Hello friends, today is the 23 May and our today's video topic which is garbage collection in Java. So basically garbage refers in Java which is unreferenced objects which is present in our programs. We can say it is a garbage in the Java program. So basically why the need of garbage collections in our program? Let me first discuss about that. Because when we use multiple variables and multiple objects in our program, and when we want to access or we are creating the copy of that objects or assigning to the another reference from the same objects, then the first reference of that object, it is a null. That means when we assign that object which is a null, so it don't refer to any points. That means it don't refer to any the value of that particular variables. That's why it is a garbage which is present in the heap memory. So we have to need to kill that all that objects which is present the unnecessary or unreference in that heap memory. Because if we don't kill that all objects, then our memory will be increasing continuously. So for the memory saver purpose, the garbage collection is most important. And when we talk to about the security, so garbage collection is also the main step towards the security purpose in that program. So basically the garbage collection all over the methods to kill the particular unreferenced objects which is present in the heap memory. And there are some important methods which are help to corrected all that unreferenced variable. First of all, the scenario when our garbage collection is on the working mode, or what scenario our unnecessary or unreferenced variable will be created. For example, if we take that string s1 equals to new strings. Now here we are creating that s1 string using the reference variable s1, and when we assign the value of s1, s1 equals to null. Then when we assign the value of s1 which is null, and before that the s1 is a new string, where if we created the constructor of that string. So after that, when we assign the null of that particular reference variable, then it will be the first reference. It will be the unreference. That means it don't point. That means it is a null reference. So we have to also the collect of that garbage. That's why we are using in. And the second most scenario, we can say that when we assign the when we assign a same constructor or a same variable to the different type of reference variable. That means if we can say that child c1 equals to new child, and child c2 equals to new child. So here the c1 which is referred to that particular the child, and another one which is c2, which also the we are creating that c2 will be points to the child constructor or child class. It may be the class or method also. So in that second variable we are pointing towards that, but the what's exactly the first variable going on in their heap memory. So it is the don't point to another. That's why we have to also the kill that reference variable in Java. And another one scenario for the unreferenced variable which is a anonymous value. That means when we creating using the, for example, new child, and we are giving the semicolon on that. So basically in that scenario we only created the child objects instance. That means when we create the instance of in a heap memory, it don't point to any other. That means it is a points to the arbitrarily order in that heap memory. So in that scenario also the garbage collection is on working. And there are some different type of methods which the help to collect the all that garbages. For example, the finalize methods. So finalize method is always the call before the collected of the variable. That means the when we are the collecting the garbage in Java, Before the collector collected of the garbage, the finalized method will be always been executed. Uh, uh, and another one we can say the GC, that means garbage collector. GC method is also work in that. And the most important, which is the daemon thread. So basically the what exactly the daemon thread work in that process. So basically when we are creating that the daemon thread, it helps to calls the finalized method at the time of before the garbage is collected. So these are the important of that method, which is a daemon thread is also been important in that whole process. So these are the most important factors you are using. And the most important thing about the garbage collection is when we are using the C, we have to implement the garbage collection explicitly by the programmer, which is we are using that method in a garbage collection in a C. What the pre method is we are using, and C++ we are using the delete methods for the garbage collected. But the Java, the favorable things of Java that I know, which is uh, it don't know, that means we don't need to implement the explicitly garbage collection in Java. It was the absolutely the implicitly executed by the JVM. So garbage collector is also the part of JVM, which automatically executed. We don't have to take any extra efforts on that. So these are the most important feature of Java, which will be provided by JVM. So this is all about that garbage collection in Java. So that's all from my side. Thank you.